What's up, y'all? Chris. Here comes some post-fight thoughts on last night's boxing in UFC. Gonna start with the boxing because I've learned over the years that MMA fans are more tolerable of boxing talk than vice versa. All right, first off, Matthysse versus Lamont Peterson didn't turn out to be the competitive back-and-forth fight that a lot of us, myself included, thought it was going to be. Early on, Lamont boxed well, like I thought he should do. I thought maybe he should try to, keep away, box from a distance. He was moving that jab. And he was doing it fairly effectively for the first round, but that didn't last for very long. Second round, Matthysse was able to track him down, eventually drop him at the end of the second round. Although I don't know how bad Peterson was hurt, but you kind of got that feeling like, oh, this is the beginning of the end. Third round, it seemed like Lamont realized I kind of got to stand my ground, get Matthysse to respect my power. I was just going to keep coming in. Tried to trade with him, and we all saw that didn't really work out for him. Both guys landed hooks, and Lamont went down hard. Now, you got to give him credit for getting up because that was a serious shot. I mean, he got up and he fell back down and got back up again. Unfortunately, though, Matthysse jumped all over him and put him down again. And to my surprise, Smoker stopped the fight. Now, I was glad when I heard Steve Smoker was going to be the ref for this fight because I figured there's going to be a lot of violence, and we all know how he is. But I thought he was a bit quick on the trigger in this one. Lamont was on his way to getting back up pretty quickly after that second knockdown. I think he was a lot worse hurt off the first knockdown. And I think just given his resume and what he's done in the fights he's been in, I think he should have been given an opportunity to get back up and continue on. He wasn't out on his feet. He wasn't that bad, in my opinion. Although, I do think Matthysse probably would have finished him in that round. Not a bad stoppage, just I thought it was a tad quick. It doesn't take away from Matthisse's performance, so great performance by him. I mean, Timothy Bradley beat Lamont Peterson pretty definitively, but he didn't beat him that bad. So, hopefully, next we'll finally get that Garcia-Matthysse showdown we've been waiting for a while. At least I know I have. I think a lot of people have as well. Garcia in the crowd, oh, I'm number one, smirking. Those stupid-ass grandma-looking sunglasses. You're number one, but only until you face Matthysse. Then you'll be number two, in my opinion. Anyways, good performance by Matthysse. Makes me think, man, this guy might be a guy to eventually be the guy that could challenge Broner. Him and Broner could be an eventual big fight down the line. My ideal fight for Matthysse would be against Edwin Valero. But unfortunately, as we all know, that's not possible. All right. As far as Devin Alexander's fight, good win. Take what you will of the level of opposition. Lee Purdy was a bit of a late replacement for Kell Brook. But Alexander looked good. I don't know if he was auditioned for a Mayweather fight or not, but probably one of his more entertaining performances. Threw a lot of punches, threw a lot of uppercuts. Looked solid in there. I don't know if he gets Mayweather next. If he does, he still loses. But at least he put on a better than his usual performances, in my opinion. All right, UFC on FX8. Just going to talk about the main two fights. Not much either. Jacare gets quick submission over Chris Camozzi. No surprise. Still a good win, though. Main event, Vitor, first round knockout over Luke Rockhold. I didn't make a video for this fight, but I did pick Luke Rockhold on scienceofice.com. But Vitor hit him with that spinning heel kick and finished him off with strikes. It's crazy. I don't think until this year, Vitor had never knocked out an opponent with a head kick. Now he's done it 2 fights in a row over top 5 middleweights, no less. So, VTRT Belfort is on a major roll. I don't know if he gets the winner of Silva Weidman next. Ideally, I'd like to see Vitor versus Jacare, number one contenders fight, and the winner of that gets the winner of Silva versus Weidman. But either way, TRT assistant or not, no taking away from Vitor looking pretty damn impressive in 2 fights this year in Brazil. Oh yeah, and that crowd was on fire from the first fight of the night on. So, awesome atmosphere in Brazil whenever they have UFC events there. Yeah, that's it for now though. One of your guys' thoughts on the boxing, UFC, whatever you want to talk about. Matthysse Peterson, Devin Alexander, Matthysse Garcia, Vitor Belfort, Jacare. Any other thoughts you guys have on anything? Talk about this on this upcoming Science of Life show coming up shortly. You can't check it out live. You can always check it out on podcast or on demand. Links to that and everything else Science Science related as well as my Twitter and Facebook as always. That's it for now. Until next time, I'm out.